means he's really cheap. Check up and shoots mom. Mom and dad asked around and decided on the park. An animal hospital near the highway. To get there, we drove through town on a bridge over the lake where Alex and I dug worms up a long hill and all the way out to the traffic circle. It seemed to me they could have found some place closer. Turtle always shakes when he goes to the vets. I don't know how he knows he's going to get his shots, but he does. I tried talking to him softly, telling him it would only hurt for a second, but he whined and cowered in the corner. On the way back, we stopped at Sandy's bakery near the traffic circle. They made the best brownies I've ever tasted, and without nuts. Mom is allergic to nuts, which means she can't even eat peanut butter. Without peanut butter, I might starve. The week before school started, I had a lot of trouble falling asleep. It was too quiet in Princeton. I missed the sounds of the city. I tried not to think of my Christian's crystal sitting in its box on the shelf in my closet. I tried counting sheep on sheep and reciting the alphabet backwards instead. But when that didn't work, I just couldn't help myself. I jumped out of bed and got it. As I held it up, I imagined Christine himself standing at the foot of my bed, chanting, "Sleep, sleep." I woke up the next morning with my Christine's crystal under me. I had a pain in my butt for sleeping on top of it, and I felt really guilty about having used it at all. I'd cheated on Jimmy's Fargo. We made a deal, and I'd broken it. Some friend that was, I wanted to tell him that it was okay. It was okay with me if he decided to use our rock, but Jimmy was in Vermont with his mother, and they had no phone up there, and I wasn't the only one who was having trouble sleeping. I can't sleep anymore, Archie said, and Frank asked, "Why not?" Dad asked. "I'm afraid." "Oh, what?" Dad said. Monsters. There are the monsters that told me. How do you know? Because I do. Because I do, Dad said, spreading strawberry jam on his toast. Did you learn it at college? For just making much out of his cereal. Making mush out of his cereal. No. Then where did you learn it? Fudge asked. Did Dad sipped his coffee. Then he said, I learned it in high school. Come on, Dad, he said, laughing. Dad gave me a look that let me know I should keep quiet. I wondered if he and Mom had told me ridiculous things like that when I was a little kid, and if I'd believed them. I'm still afraid, Fudge said. I want to sleep in Peter's room. No way, I said. There is no way I'm going to have him in my room. He talked in his sleep. Then I'll sleep with Mommy, Fudge announced. My mother, who had been reading the morning paper, looked up. What? She asked. From now on, I'm sleeping with you, Fudge said. You have your own room, Fudge. Mom told him. What's your own equal bed? I don't want my own room, he shouted. I want to share. Sharing is better. Sharing is better. You always say so. Mom sighed. That's different, she said. Sharing is for toys and cookies and maybe if Turtle sleeps with the Fudge. That began, but I didn't wait for him to finish. Hey, wait a minute. Turtle is my dog, remember? But you're willing to share him, aren't you, Peter? Dad asked. Not at night. He sleeps with me. Fudge started to cry. Nobody cares about Fudge. Nobody cares if the monster is eating him up. Nobody is going to eat you up, Mom said. How do you know? Fudge asked. Because I do. That's how, Mom said. Did you learn it in high school? Excuse me, I said, getting up from the table. But this is where I came in. Fudge solved this problem by himself. Every night, after the rest of the family had gone to sleep, Fudge dragged his Snoopy sleeping bag down the hall and farted. I failed arcade parked, parked himself in front of him and Dad's bedroom where he slept. And Mom and Dad didn't do a thing about it. They'd just get up in the morning and step right over him. They told each other it was just another phase, that he'd get over it. If Fudge wasn't going through one phase, he was going through another. I couldn't help uh, thinking that one of these days, Tutti would be going through phases too. The way it looked now, there might be no end. On the day before school started, Alex and I rode out the bikes to the shopping center to buy our school supplies. That reminded me of Jimmy Fargo and how we always used it to go shopping for school supplies together. I felt really lonely thinking about Jimmy and scared about what school would be like here. Maybe all the kids would hate me. Maybe I'd hate them. Maybe we'd hate each other. Maybe I'd get a dumb teacher. Dumb teachers are the worst. I should know. I had one in third grade. That night, I didn't even try to get to sleep without my um, Christian's crystal. Even so, Christian's crystal. Where was I? Even so, I woke up about 8 million times during the night. The next morning, I asked Mom how to how she expected me to walk Fudge. to school and still ride my bike with Alex. Because Alex told me that all the kids in the Queenstown ride bikes to school. Maybe you could ride slowly and Fudge could walk beside you, she said. Come on, Mom. Well, maybe you could walk him until he knows the way by himself. That might take all years, I said. Besides, I want to go to school with Alex. Look, Peter, how about if you just walk in the first week and then we'll see what happens. I don't think you understand, Mom. Sixth graders don't walk kindergarten babies to school at all. What? And I don't think you understand how disappointed Fudge is going to be, Mom said, slamming the refrigerator door. But if that's the way you feel about it, I'll take him myself. Good idea, I told her. But Fudge, who'd been listening behind the kitchen door, shouted, no, I want to go to school with them. You promised. You told my mom. You promised. Mom looked at me as if to say, you see? Oh, right. I said, I ride and I ride and you can follow me. I ride too. You don't have a bike. I have a tour bike. You can't ride a tour bike to school. Why not? Because you can't. Now, hurry up. I don't want to be late on the first day. Alex was waiting for me outside. We headed for school. But tried hard to keep up with us, running alongside our bikes, panting all the way. We were going really slow, but still, he couldn't make it. I felt sorry for the kid. It wasn't his fault. He was just a kindergarten baby. So I scooped him up and set him on the crossbar of my bicycle. Even though my parents have warned me a million times never to do that, I think they knew someone who smashed his head open the way. What they didn't know wouldn't hurt them. Besides, the school wasn't there that far, and Fudge really liked riding on my back. He waved to everybody on the street. I'm starting kindergarten today, he said. Alex, who had no brothers or sisters left. When we go to school. Okay. Had no brothers or sisters left. When we go to school, I took Fudge to Mrs. Hildebrand, Hildebrand's, Hildebrand's kindergarten and handed it to Fudge's registration card. Then I went upstairs with Alex to Mr. Bogner's sixth grade. All the kids were singing, oh, go on the school, oh, go on to school, go on to school. People saying, oh, we on the school, we on the school, because we are sixth graders today. I sat down at a desk next to Alex. On my other side, there was about three heads tail taller than me, with long, tangled brown hair. And Mr. Brown and Mr. Bogner was dumb. I could tell right off. I can always tell. First, he told us about his summer. He was an outward bound instructor in Colorado. He helped college. Where? Where? 뭐를? I would have liked my mind to sound more exciting. I would have liked to tell the class. This summer, I sailed the Atlantic with just my dog, Turtle, and my friend, Jimmy Fargo. Oh, sure, we had some rough times, but we made it across exactly unless was sitting right there and he knew the truth. There were three new kids in our class. I was the only one from New York. Another boy, Harvey, was from Pennsylvania, and a girl, Martha, was from Minnesota. Mr. Bober. 다 먹었어? 그만한 거야? Thank you.
맛있겠다.
넌 안 나눠주고.
아니, 나 이거 됐어.
이거
가야, 형아.
잘 갔다 와. The woman said, and he didn't sound angry or anything. Later, I found out the girl who was sitting next to me, the tall one with the tangled hair, is named Johnny McFarlane. I was going to ask her where she lived when a message came over the intercom. Mr. Cooper, would you send Peter a picture to Mr. Green's office, please? Right away. Mr. Cooper answered, thank you. Mr. Green was the principal. What did they want with me? John and Joni. McFadden whispered them. What do you do? What do you do? I don't know. I said, fell in my face, turned red. Do you know where Mr. Green's office is? Mr. Booker asked. I find it, I said. Don't look so worried, Peter. Mr. Booker said, you can't be in that much trouble. It's only the first day of school. The whole class left except Johnny McFadden. She just gave me a kind of a shy smile. It probably has something to do with the restoration. I thought on my way to the office, I'll bet my mother didn't fill out the part of the restoration part about who to call in case of emergency if their parents can't be reached. She forgets that almost every year, or maybe the principal likes to introduce himself personally to all the new students. But then, why wouldn't he have asked for Harvey too, and Martha from Minnesota? Because he calls them to his office in the alphabetical order. I told myself not knowing every Aries or Martha's last names, and if he started with the A's early this morning, B's would probably be up to the A's now. Yes, that made sense. I found Mr. Green's office. I'm Peter Hatcher. I told his secretary, you're writing. She said, he's expecting you. You wanted to meet me? I said to Mr. Green. I mean, see me. Hello, Peter. Mr. Green would do something like uncle, but mom is clean shaven, and Mr. Green had a mustache. Now that my father is more weird, I'm more aware of these things. We're having a bit of problem with your father. Mr. Green said, oh, so that was it. I should have known. We tried to get your mother or father on the phone, but there's no answer. So we were hoping you'd be willing to help us. What he do this time? I asked. A number of things, and Mr. Green said, come on down to the kindergarten. I will show you. We walked down the hall together. All the kindergarten babies were busy. Some were building with the blocks, the others were painting, and a group of playing house in the corner. It was just the way I remember the kindergarten, but I didn't see much anywhere. Oh, my Mr. Green, Mr. Hildebrand, Brandon said, limping over to us, limping. Actionable walking with difficulty, typically because of brain damage or limping.
내려갈 때 혼자 있으니까
아니, 싫어. 뭘 한대?